Anecdote 2. This happened on the first night in Rome. I'm staying at a hostel there. Four people to a room, two bunk beds, and it's super hot. During the day, it's like 34, 35 degrees, I'm guessing. Well, it's what it feels like anyway. So during the night, it's, 30 degrees, just stupidly hot. Luckily, our room had an aircon. So when I fell asleep that one night, the aircon was on about 25 degrees. So it was a very comfortable temperature. And then the button on the aircon to turn it on and off is so loud. It's the loudest beep. Um, I woke up at about just sometime during the night to a loud beep, and someone had reached over, gotten the remote, and turned the aircon off. And I was like, oh God, here we go. So I went back to sleep, expecting to wake up in a sweat a few hours later. I did, but I woke up to the sound of another beep, which was another guy turned it back on. And then an hour later, I woke up, beep, the first guy turned it back off. And then another hour or so later, I heard beep, 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 beep. This other guy had turned it back on and then down to 19 degrees. So I don't know whose side I was on, because once it went down to 19 degrees, it was way too cold, and we didn't have any doonas or quilts. It was just one linen sheet, so it was a bit of an aircon war, and yeah, I don't know whose side I was on, because on the one hand it was very hot, so you had to have the aircon on, but on the other hand, the guy who was turning it on went too extreme and he had it too cold. So yeah, that was the second anecdote.